This is long overdue, but here we are. So some of you may know that I was part of the CDawgVA cosplay challenge. But if not, hi, I'm Shinnabuns. I cosplay as, well, you'll see later. I think this challenge was honestly over 8 months ago. Wow, it's been a hot minute. This is also my first long form YouTube video, and yeah, I'm definitely not used to this. I mean, I've streamed and whatnot, but I don't think I've ever actually done like a full long form video. Now I'm looking back, I'm really grateful for the opportunity that I had to participate in the challenge, though I think I would have filmed everything a little bit differently than how I did it, because it is also my first time. Okay, so like usually when I cosplay, I don't really take work in progress photos or like videos in general, so it definitely made things a lot more difficult having to think about, you know, what I'm going to do next versus also like making sure that I properly filmed everything. A lot more extra work that I'll have to do versus just, you know, going ahead and finishing everything. But other than that, I mean, I had a really fun time. It was a learning experience, definitely. And would I do it again? Probably. So thank you, Connor, for letting me participate in this challenge, even though this video is very long overdue. So yeah, without further ado, I'm finally releasing the full video that I submitted to this challenge, and get to watch it with me, I guess.
Said help I'm being attacked. What is this? Uzakichan? Oh, why does that smell like hot garbage? Ugh, no. Okay, for real though, was this even washed? Yeah, probably wasn't. Guess I'll go try it on then. I lied, I'm washing this first. Okay, so this cosplay is really difficult to show because I can't even properly wear it. Look at this! The skirt is huge! I think this is a size extra large, and for reference, I wear an extra small. The fact that there's no buttonhole opening, I mean, there's a buttonhole, but they didn't cut it open. I feel like a kid playing dress up with her parents' clothes right now. As for the wig, this is just a random Chainsaw Man Kwanzi wig that I have lying around. We're gonna be hacking her up. Okay, so the shirt doesn't seem to be too much of a problem. It's mostly the skirt because it's made of denim, and my sewing machine has a history of not being able to handle like thicker fabrics, so we will see how that goes. Hi, it's future me here. So my sewing machine actually broke and I panicked, but luckily I could borrow my friend's for the time being, but then I almost broke theirs. Yeah, anyways. Okay, so here's the game plan. I have to cinch in the waist area for the shirt, reduce and shorten the length of the sleeve. For the skirt, I'm just gonna have to cut down the back, essentially remove as much as fabric as I can. I might have to remove the back pockets though. Then of course, I'll be styling and dyeing the wig. I also last minute realized that Uzaki has a backpack, so I'll be dyeing these 2 tote bags that I have and then crafting it into one. So let's go. So we're starting with the shirt first. I honestly kind of just eyeball how many inches I want to take it by just trial and error. Because it is a stretch fabric, I have to use a zigzag stitch because straight stitches will definitely break from tension. This is what it looks like stitched, and it seems like the sizing is pretty good. I also had to make it slightly smaller than my body measurements because the fabric stretches. Next up is going to be the skirt. Same thing, measuring how much I want to shorten and how much I should cut from the back. But I have to seam rip the waistband first to get the fabric underneath. This was during the part where I almost broke my friend's machine because the layers of denim were too thick. It yanked out the whole needle compartment and wouldn't go back in. But after a while, we saved the machine. The show must go on. After that whole fiasco, I was sewing a lot more carefully, but it turned out great in the end. So now I have to dye these tote bags. Again, I pretty much just eyeballed how much dye I need for each. It is time for their dye bath. I wanted both a darker and lighter tan shade, mostly because I didn't want only one color. I have never made a backpack before, so I'm pretty much just hoping my idea works. Technically, I think her backpack is made of leather, but that is expensive, so I'm using a cardboard box as structure. No one will know but me.
As long as it looks good, it's fine. Saving the hardest for last. Styling. Pretty sure I can sew faster than I can wig out because someone please tell me why I spent 12 plus hours on this alone. Uzaki has this peekaboo hairstyle going on, so I had to just dye the underside dark gray. A few snips here and there, and now it is time to chase down a photographer. And here are the results. I can't believe I did this. I was actually honestly really scared that I cut the wig too short, but it actually turned out alright. Okay, don't tell anyone this, but I actually haven't watched Uzaki-chan, but I heard that it was a wholesome Alright, who am I kidding? All you need to know is that this is the plot. The complete plot of this show. You're welcome.